With the new grading and reporting policy, there are some updates to the report cards for this year, and we'll discuss those in this presentation. You can email me any specific questions or come see me once you've viewed this. Our outcomes are that you'll be able to find and utilize the grade and state reporting calendar, that you will have the ability to articulate any changes to students and parents, and that you'll be able to explain the new marking period codes in the grading scale. The grade and state reporting calendar provides an overview of grade reporting windows, the timeline for pulling grades, and when report cards and interns will be distributed. You can find that calendar on the BCPS grading and reporting intranet page, intranet. All students in grades 1 through 12 will receive an interim and report card each marking period. This includes the first marking period of first grade. Interns and report cards for grades 1 through 12 must go home on the date indicated on the grade and state reporting calendar. Each school has a student information system administrator. SIS administrators will receive technical training on the creation and distribution of interns and report cards, and for us that administrator is April Jones. All report cards now have a consistent look and basic information across all grade levels. All report cards now use the term marking period as opposed to quarters. For students taking high school courses in middle school, the final evaluation and credits earned now will appear on the report card. The student phone number has been removed. Marking period and year-to-date attendance for each class now appears on the report card. This will automatically populate for teachers from their attendance entered into STARS, so it's imperative that that information is correct. Performance factors are replaced with the BCPS skills and conduct indicators. So you can see on this example report card where the skills and conduct is included on the report card. The back of the report card will show the rubric. One score, 3 to 0, will be entered for each column: classroom conduct, work completion, working with adults, and working with peers. We're going to skip grades 9 through 12. Over the next few slides, we'll highlight a few of the new marking period codes. You can find all the marking period codes on page 35 of the Grading and Reporting Manual, which is online. The marking period codes for grades 1 through 2 will remain the same. We don't have to worry about that too much. But for grades 3 through 12, there are descriptors for each of the letter grades. They've been updated and are now consistent across the grades 3 through 12. Notice that an A equates to a student who is meeting or extending the standards at their grade level, and you can read the descriptions of each one. That's also on that cheat sheet that I provided everyone with on the first week of school when we did the grading professional development. The I code will be issued only for marking period grades and only upon approval of the principal or designee when students have been unable to complete a required course due to absences or other extenuating circumstances. The incomplete evidence or insufficient evidence, or the I code, must be converted to a letter grade no later than 2 weeks after the issuance of the report card. If a teacher does not submit a grade change form, the I code or incomplete code will be calculated as a failing grade, or E, when computing the final course grade. So if a child was able to turn in work after a long illness, you would need to change that I after 2 weeks. That is not the same as an IN. When you are doing your daily grading, an IN is just a placeholder. Hopefully you will have changed those INs into whatever grade you deem necessary after you have met with the child to get that missing work in. The I code, unlike the IN, is going to go on the report card if you and the principal have discussed that and that's been approved. Pass or fail codes are for certificate-bound students. Satisfactory and unsatisfactory codes are for online courses that do not begin and end with traditional marking periods. And unsatisfactory would be calculated as an E when determining eligibility for an extracurricular activity. All marking period grades will be based on this BCPS grading scale. Teachers cannot establish their own grading scale. Okay, so here were our outcomes. If you have any questions, you feel like you still can't explain the new marking period codes, the I for unsatisfactory and satisfactory, or the passing and failing, if you have any questions about that, please email me and we can discuss that further.